Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are making egusi. As you can see, this egusi is giving 100 over 100 minus nothing. Like, this egusi is so delicious. So this egusi now that we are making today is for some people that maybe if they eat egusi soup, it will start, their stomach will start reacting to it or anything, like you start purging. Me, I used to be a victim of such when I used to think that egusi soup makes me purge. But since I started making this very recipe, like this pattern of cooking egusi, I've been enjoying it and my tummy has been enjoying it as well. So these are the ingredients for the soup. Me, I prefer my local spice for my food. I believe that it takes the recipe of the food to another level. So these are the ingredients for the egusi. You can see stockfish, you can see pomo, you can see our star of the show, egusi. Here is cow skin, pomo, there is beef, there is Uziza seed, there is ugu leaf. Because me, I cannot make my egusi without Uziza, both the leaf and Uziza seed. Like, I enjoy Uziza taste inside my egusi. I literally cannot make any soup without Uziza seed. You know that cooking beef and pomo together sometimes can be very, very stressful. So I prefer to cook my pomo with a pressure pot separately and then spice the beef separately, because the two cannot get done at the same time. So the pressure pot hastens the cooking for the pomo. The main thing is to season the protein with salt, pepper and seasoning cubes, maybe onion. That's if you like onion inside your soup. I know that some people prefers cooking their soup without onion. While the protein is cooking, let's go and prep other ingredients needed for the soup. This is how I blend my egusi. I simply mix it in with Uziza seed, okpei and also. Okpei and also is one vital ingredient that is very important inside my egusi, because it gives it that signature taste that people will be wondering what's that taste, but they cannot guess it. It's simply Uziza seed and okpei. On the other hand, also is one thing that helps your egusi to get lumpy. I know that so many people likes lumpy egusi, but most times they cook egusi without it getting lumpy. I guess next time you are cooking egusi soup, you should try also. Also is one thing that will help your egusi make it thicken, lumpy and even look attracting. The beef is 50% done. What we do next is to go in with the rest of the protein so that everything will marry each other. I know that so many people prefer cooking their beef with the rest of the protein, but me personally, I like cooking the beef separately, like spice it separately so that ingredients can enter it well. After adding the rest of the protein, taste and adjust with seasoning. This is the blended egusi. The next thing I'm going to do is to add in blended onions to the mixture. It helps in the flavor inside soup. While mixing the egusi, be mindful of the water. You don't need too much water to mix the egusi. Remember, we are targeting a lumpy egusi in this recipe. So the best thing is to mix it with little water. Here I added little oil. which I forgot to record. This is me adding more oil to the soup because egusi soup needs oil inside it. Like it needs lots and lots of oil. Here, the soup base is almost ready. What we do is to adjust with water, more seasoning and pepper before going in with the egusi. Remember, we are making lumpy egusi. So what we are going to do next is to put in the egusi scoop by scoop carefully inside the soup. I carefully removed the beef before I added the egusi because this egusi needs time to cook. Remember, we are not frying it, we are just boiling it, and we need to cook it for a while until the egusi gets done. And I didn't want my beef to overcook, so I had to remove it previously before adding the egusi. While the egusi is cooking, remember to stir it continuously so that it will not start burning from the under. This is like 20 minutes after going in with the egusi. As you can see, our soup is looking so sumptuous and delicious already. Now, tell me that this video is not calling you to cook me, cook me, cook me, cook the egusi. So guys, tell me in the comment section if you'll be trying out this recipe. Here, the soup is almost ready. So the next thing we are going to do is going with the leaf. But first, you go in with the Uziza leaf. So here is the thing about Uziza. Uziza needs time to cook and boil so that it can be able to pass out lots of aroma inside the soup and taste. So you just have to give it like 2 minutes before introducing the ugu to the soup. At this point, the soup is almost done. So what we are going to do next is to go in with the already cooked beef and dried catfish. Next thing, we go in with the periwinkle. I don't like cooking my periwinkle too much because it's already pre-cooked. So we go in with the periwinkle. After that, it's just to add the ugu and wrap up with the soup. I tasted the soup. I noticed that I needed more pepper, so I had to adjust with pepper. Finally, it's time to add the ugu and finish up with the soup. Stir and let it cook for just 30 seconds. Remember, the ugu doesn't need a lot of time to cook. Preferably, you can just bring it down. The steam from the soup can just get it done. Now the egusi is all done, looking so beautiful and sumptuous. So let me know if you're going to be trying this out. Let me know which swallow you prefer to eat this delicious soup with. As for me, I'm making gari that I will pair it with. guys, despite how sweet and good this soup is looking, we can't finish it at once, so I had to save some for future purpose. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this egusi soup recipe as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more delicious recipes. See you in my next video. Bye.